All Recipes member David gives us this recipe for bread and butter pickles. He says, "These are the best bread and butter pickles I have ever had, and I have been looking for a long time. I guarantee you'll love them. This recipe makes a lot, so get ready to crunch." Because it's a good idea to sterilize the jars before you make the pickles, start by preheating the oven to 180 degrees. Then, put the jars on a cookie sheet and heat them in the oven for about 10 minutes. After harvesting 25 cucumbers and washing them, we'll start to thinly slice them. We're using a mandolin here. And if you don't have a garden, it's best to use a firm, crisp variety like the Persian cucumber that you find at most grocery stores. Avoid the waxy variety with thick skins. Next, thinly slice 6 onions. Dice 2 bell peppers. Let's dice 1 red and 1 green so we have great color. And finally, chop 3 cloves of garlic. Then, into your largest bowl, add the cucumbers, the onions, the bell peppers, the garlic, and give it a toss with your hands. Add half a cup of coarse salt. Toss the vegetables and the salt together to evenly coat the vegetables with salt. The salt will draw out moisture from the vegetables. Let the vegetables stand at room temperature for about 3 hours. Next, into a large pot big enough to hold all of the vegetables, add 3 cups of cider vinegar. And 4½ cups of sugar. Some All Recipes members do suggest reducing the amount of sugar if you prefer. Stir to dissolve the sugar. Add 2 tablespoons of mustard seed, 1½ teaspoons of celery seed, half a teaspoon of whole cloves, and 1 tablespoon of ground turmeric. Mix this pickling solution together and bring to a boil. Drain the vegetables in a colander and rinse them under cold running water to reduce the sodium content, as suggested by many All Recipes members. Do this in batches. Now, add the cucumbers and onions into the boiling pickling solution. Continue to cook, but remove the pot from the heat before it returns to a boil. Transfer the pickles along with the pickling solution into the sterilized jars. add the remaining juice from the pot. Leave 1/4 to 1/2 inch of headspace between the top of the pickles and the lid. Seal the jars with a magnetic lid lifter to keep them sterilized, or use a sanitized kitchen glove. Screw on the lids. If the pickles are going to be eaten right away, don't bother with processing the jars and just refrigerate them. But if you want to store them, process them for about 10 to 15 minutes in boiling water to kill any bacteria, making the pickles safe for long-term storage.